Hello everybody, this is the Sunray Space Taxi. It's not a large ship, but I wanted to try out my mods and combine them with some other mods, so I put together this ship that is entirely solar powered. There's no reactors on board at all. You can see that the lights are flashing, and that means that we're not supposed to move, and in fact even if we try, we can't, because the forward engines are turned off. The reason for that should be pretty obvious. They would burn away our solar system. Let's go ahead and close that up. I'm using a really cool minimalist technique for closing the panels and opening the panels. I built a toggle, and all it does is it triggers both the close and open timer, but it also turns the close and open timer, toggles them on off. So one of them is always on and one of them is always off, and so it toggles them and then triggers them, so only one of them gets triggered and the states get changed. It's an easy way to do it. Now, I did used to have these lock automatically, these magnetic lock pads, but unfortunately, if you lock it automatically, you tend to spin out, and in fact you will spin out either way. Super annoying that the landing gear is still broken after so long, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and take our clients to their destination. Where do you think might be a good destination for our clients? How about that rock there? Tab is what I meant to do there. Okay. You can see that we are skewing. That's because of the landing gear. So if I unlock our landing gear, we'll stop skewing. The landing gear is so broken. So this ship is a small design that is intended to just be a space taxi with some very minimalist defenses. It's got some oxygen generators on the bottom so that if you get stranded in space you don't die. And of course it's got the bevy of beacons and antennas and all that stuff that you need. It's got some solar panels on the side and on the roof so that if we were really desperate for energy we could turn the ship and maybe gather some power that way. My mouse isn't working. Boy, that was weird. I must have hit the mathematical 0 point there for a second. That was really strange. That's okay. So we're going to lock up our panels again because decelerating can damage our panels. And then we're going to go ahead and decelerate. There we are. And Freya, of course, is managing our batteries. Now this ship runs at full capacity whenever you're moving. It is underpowered, but Freya still does a pretty good job. Oh look, they're home. Ooh, drop off some of your dudes here. And then we're back outside. And of course what that means is that we can sight ourselves directly on the sun. And then hit 9 and fold those panels back out. And of course, once those panels are folded out, you can get out of the ship. Now normally what you'd do is you'd close that door while you're in transit and you'd pressurize and depressurize and all that stuff, but the door actually counts as an oxygen container even when it's open, so in this case there's no risk involved in just leaving it open all the time, which is totally cheaty, but it's okay. So that was fun. Used my solar mod, used my power mod, used some AZ cockpits, used a whole bunch of other minor mods like the letters mod, and I'm sure I used a couple of others like turrets, oxygen. All of those are mods. These are not possible in vanilla, and this is one of the reasons I love Space Engineers and Kerbal mods. Yes, and before you ask, I love Skyrim as well. Yeah, and I also love... Actually, I think I just love every game based on how many mods it's got, because I love some pretty seriously minor indie titles just because they have a lot of mods. Mods. Well, I don't plan to share the Sunray just because nobody downloads ships, nobody gives a crap. If a couple of people ask, I don't have any problem sharing it, but I don't want to clutter up my Steam Workshop if nobody cares. Have a good weekend. And Sunray, ready to go any second now. Sunray away. Alright, let's get moving. I survived. This is not in creative mode, so I'm quite shocked that I survived. Maybe I didn't survive. This is the light. Go towards the light. I think this is their new PBR material stuff freaking out. There we go. I'm not sure how I survived that, but, yeah, neat. Have a good one.